Kimeo started last year sometime in August, and before that, I have done two startups earlier. I did my last two startups in healthcare, specifically in elderly care for the senior citizens. So I did first one in South America, and then the second one in US, and then in India. And after that, I realized, okay, I'm done like enough of startup life. So I took a break. I started running a services business, ran that peacefully for around 2.5 years. And then last year again, because I had started doing a lot of projects in blockchain, and I was also very intrigued by the future and the possibilities of blockchain. So we were like really exploring, I and like a couple of my friends, we were exploring, okay, yeah, what could be like a real world use case of blockchain, because we were also like building coins and tokens for other people, helping them do their white paper and all. But most of the times we did not see any real use case. And then we were exploring a couple of ideas where either it could be like something to do with the video, because that's like a really huge market, and we see there is like a lot of potential and a lot of stuff which can be fixed. And there were like a couple of more things, but we narrowed down to this, and then with that we applied to a program in the Kin developer program. We got selected, we got money and tokens from them, and yeah, that was like really the starting point. Oh yeah, failures, there are always failures. My last startup before this I did in US. We got like great response from many senior care homes and all those. But we learned it like the hard way, that what we think and what's actually in the market, or especially what's in the research and what's in the market, it's very different. So people told us like, hey, your product is amazing, people will be like all over the place to buy it and give you money. But we went to these senior care homes and we realized they don't have any money. So that was like a really hard lesson, and eventually we realized everything we planned, it might be done in a month. It took 2, 3, 4 months at times. So we realized, things don't really move at the speed of like what we can think. So the execution, along with all working with the limited number of resources, limited time, limited money. So you really have to take all those things in consideration. Of course, you have to keep moving forward, but you have to know, okay, if you're thinking it might take a week, it might take like 2 weeks or even a month at times, including all the iterations, the bugs and all of those things. So I did my last startup in US, and then the reason I had to leave was because I was out of visa, I was out of money. So I didn't get enough funding, so I couldn't stay there. So then moved to India and like started working there. And over the time I learned, especially in blockchain then, we started working with Kin, or we worked with other projects. Everybody has the technology at a very nascent stage. So what we thought might take us like 2 months to build, actually it took us like 4 to 5, because the SDK was breaking up all the time and there were like so many bugs, so many issues. And I could like really like tell you like a whole story about the failures, but the crux is always like it takes longer than you plan it does, and you need to normally have a plan B or plan C in place. Like couple of marketing strategies which we were like pretty sure will work, they really like fell flat, and that was like a big thing, but we just moved on and started trying other things. Yeah, so again, with Kimeo, the goal is really to fix a lot of things. One core reason why we started Kimeo was because we saw video is a big place, but it needs a lot of fixing. So we saw all these platforms like YouTube and others, they like make huge amount of money. Of course, they lose a lot of money as well, but the end result is the creators, they don't really get their due. So we want to fix that part. And then we see the users, they don't really get anything, who really watch the videos, spend so much time. They are the ones who should be really rewarded. So we are working on that. And apart from that, we see like video is someplace where a lot of innovation has not happened in last few years. But with blockchain, now we can work on the digital rights, now we can work on paying for the streaming, now we can ensure like people get the due for what they create. So these are really the things which are in the pipeline and which we are working for. And in 5 years, if I have to try to like really visualize it, I would say we would be in a position where we have a huge amount of users, but we want to be at the forefront of technology. We want to be there with like really like awesome innovations which are helping people every day, which are helping normal creators also to get with all the tools for the creation of content, as well as to protect their rights and get more money out of it. As I said, in a joke also, this is my fourth continent, and then literally I'm like on my third incubator in my fourth continent. So it has been really great so far. I mean, the team has put in lot of effort, and I see a lot of energy, which gives us more energy to really like push and do more. So overall, it's been fun. Everybody is like really super helpful, and since this is the first batch, so there are a lot of iterations as well. I feel like in the next batch there'll be like a few things which you guys have also learned like from the first one. But overall, really like no complaints. Like I don't think like, I mean, I could have done it better, because I know like there's so much work which goes in running an incubator, that it's just really like amazing how you guys are pulling it off. I would say I mean, if it's one place, go to Bangalore. If it's two places, go to Bangalore and New Delhi. And if it is three places, go to like Bangalore, New Delhi and Mumbai. Mumbai, because you guys have like core focus on finance, and Mumbai is the money capital of India. There are so many cool fintech startups in Mumbai. I mean, because there is like a different wave out there. Most of the startups working in Mumbai, they focus on money. It's just like New York, like people don't really focus that much on building cool stuff rather than making something which really makes money. So I would really suggest like Bangalore, Delhi and Mumbai as three places.